Hi, I'm Bailey Fox. I'm from Overland Park, Kansas, and I just graduated from Blue Valley Northwest High School. I'm an incoming freshman this fall at K-State with the plans to major in sales and minor in biochem, with hopes to later go on into medical device sales. In high school, I was involved in softball in school and for a club team. Outside of high school, I did a lot of music, so I did voice lessons, drum lessons, and piano lessons. This summer, I took on three jobs: lifeguarding, a barista at Scooters, and I was also given the opportunity to intern for my dad at his company, DNF Serve, which is a water treatment company. One thing that really impacted me during my high school career that I feel like shaped me into who I am right now is the passing of my grandfather, unfortunately, my sophomore year. It really had a big impact on me and my family because we were so close to him, and I grew up going to Iowa to see him. He came down to Kansas, and for a short period of time, he lived in Kansas with me. It happened right after Christmas break, so school had already started back up, and when I went up to Iowa for the funeral, I unfortunately missed 2 weeks of school. And when I came back, I think I thought that the whole world would have just changed and stopped until I came back, and was I wrong? Because a lot happens in high school. I feel like even if you miss a day in high school, the whole world has changed. So I came back and I was far behind on classes, I was far behind in my friendships. I feel like so much just happened and I was left behind. I had to learn to manage my time so I could get my grades up in classes again and so I could rebuild those friendships I had. I feel like I was able to do that, and it really shaped me to who I am today with being able to carry three jobs while also being able to make time for my social life, friends, and family. Like many others in life, my parents are my biggest role models, but especially my dad. I've seen firsthand how hard my dad works for me and our family. Both my parents had to work to put themselves through college while having to help raise their younger siblings when my grandparents unfortunately were unable to. And their younger siblings were just teenagers, and so were they still, so I can only imagine how that went. But my dad was so resilient through it, came out on top in college, and was able to even start his own business, which I admire so much. He worked so hard to support his family and put our wants and needs above his own, and I just really admire that. He always instilled in me work hard for the opportunities you're given and what you want, and I feel like that really carried over into my everyday life. I work hard for the opportunities I want, and I feel like I've gained such a bigger experience out of it. I really just see my dad as a role model for what I want when I'm older, and I can't wait to be like that. One thing I'm excited about for college is the independence it's going to give me. I feel like I'm very dependent on my parents still, even just living in the house with them, and I can't wait to be able to manage my own time, my own classes, my own friendships, and when I go out and when I come home. I'm very excited for Rush, game days, and the community to bring me. I've only heard great things about K-State's community, and I can't wait to be a part of it and grow my family from it. I can't wait to meet y'all in the fall. Ima!